Hey there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jonathan, and this is how I see it with Jonathan. In case you just joined me for the very first time, please do well to like, do well to comment, do well to share, and also do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, please ensure to click on the notification button so that whenever we have new videos, you are the first to be informed. Okay, today I want to discuss family finance. Okay, in the previous video, I discussed different plans you can have as a family. I spoke about the saving plans, right? The back end plans, such as your savings, right? Your for your daily activities and all. So I want to look at like probably like the part two, the other aspect of it, right? Now, one of the issues families face is finance, and I discovered that most families are having issues with their finance, not because they are not earning well, but because they don't plan their finance, and whatever it is you don't plan for will start building its home plan, right? So how then should you have your family finance structure? Okay, many of us have heard about budget. So I'm looking at investment, looking at earnings or income, looking at your expenditure, your debts, and budget. Right. So the first thing I would want to look out for is your investment and your earnings. Right. If you are a family man or a family woman, obviously you know that you need to earn. Right. So you need to have something coming in. Right. So there are certain forms of earning structures you need to have in your home, or better say investment structures that would guarantee inflow of financial resources in that home. Because before you start planning finances, you have to have a source of income, right? And so there are various sources, but I'll talk about the 3 or 4 sources you could look out for. The first source of income you might want to look out for is an active stream of income. When I say active, probably it could be probably a salary paying job, something that is more consistent in its inflow. It could be probably you working somewhere actively, but you must ensure that this form of income ensures that the money is coming in actively, coming in consistently. It could be a salary paying job, it could be maybe you trade forex, I don't know, but ensure that this form of this something you are actively engaged in. Another form of income, or better still an investment structure you want to put in the house, is a passive active structure. Now this is a kind of income source where you don't have to be there totally. You could your active representation is needed, right? But not as active. Probably somewhere you could go and check maybe once in a week. It could be like you having a store, right? Whereby you've earned a lot from certain that your income, right? Then you put it in a store, probably a provision store, a food store, and you have someone there. So you go there once in a week to check, making sure that everything is being done the way you want them to be done, and income is coming from there. So it's like a passive active income structure. One other structure you want to look out for is the passive structure. This is the one where you allow your money do the work for you. You don't have to be there, you don't have to, or you probably just check maybe once in a week or once in 2 weeks, but you're checking, it doesn't necessarily involve your active participation. You allow your money do the work for you. These are schemes that has to do with return on investment. Now you have to be very careful because there are a whole lot of them outside there, and they are in out there to just take people's money. Right? You see people having issues that I invested in social amount in social place and my money is gone. Right? But you sincerely need to have this kind of income structure also if you would probably enjoy financial freedom as a family. So these are 3 structures you need to look out for, income structures you need to look out for. There might be different businesses or different investment possibilities around these 3, but they should be in this form. Now, having done that, you also want to look out for your budget. Now, every proper family financial structure should have budget. The budget comprises of your expenditure. You plan your expenditure. This is how much we want to spend here, this is how much we are spending here, this is how much is going into this is how much is going into that. Monthly budget, weekly budget, always make sure that they are budgets so that you can account for your spendings. If your money is going to social place, you know where, okay, we are putting this in our savings, we are doing this in this, we are doing this in this. In the last video we spoke about savings, right? In the budget you create room for what goes into the savings, right? Having established the fact that you have earnings coming in, your budget is what would help you distribute your earnings, your income. Yeah, so it is in the budget you will see what goes to the savings. It's in the budget you see what goes to your expenditure. It's also in the budget you see what goes to paying your debt. Peradventure you have debts, you could want to also make room for that in your budget. So I believe these are like the two things you need to consider as a family. This is the part two. We spoke about the savings earlier on, right? So this one talks about the earnings and the investment. This one talks about the budget. So my emphasis today is different forms of earnings you can have, and also the budget. In the budget, we spoke about spending structure, saving structure, debt financing structure. So I hope this video helps you one way or the other. Okay, so this is where I will stop today. If you have any questions, please feel free to just leave them on the comment structure. My name is Jonathan, and this is how I see it. Till we meet again, stay blessed.